Hello friends, welcome to Easy Home Gardening. In this video, we will learn how to grow bottle gourd in pot or container. I will also show how cross pollination can be done on plants to get maximum fruits, and at the end you will see the result of both 3G cutting and cross pollination. So please watch full video without skipping to get complete information in detail. So let's get started. Firstly, we'll talk about the best time to do it seedling. So bottle gourd seedling can be done twice in a year. One you can do seedling in February or March, and the other in monsoon season, that is from mid June to July. So basically when temperature range is between 25 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, then you can do its seedling. And secondly, we'll talk about the soil mix. So you have to take 1/3 portion normal garden soil, 1/3 portion river sand, and 1/3 portion of vermicompost or decomposed cow dung, whichever is easily available to you. So these are the seeds. You can get seeds from your nearby nursery or even buy them online. I have provided the link to buy them online. You can check description box for that. I'm going to do seedling in this 15-inch deep pot, but you can do seedling in any small size pot or container. Now place seeds above the soil surface. Press them little bit to fix them at their position. Cover with very thin layer of same soil mix. Just make sure that seeds are not buried too deep into the soil, as then they may not germinate. Now water enough for the first time and keep this pot in partially shaded area away from direct sunlight for some days. Friends, seedling don't need too much water, so just water the pot only when you see upper top layer of soil dry to touch. After watering, keep the pot for few days in bright light away from direct sunlight. So this is the result after 12 days of seedling done. As you all can see, all the 4 seeds have germinated, and now these plants are ready for transplantation, except one which still needs to grow more for transplanting. So out of these 4 plants, I am going to leave the most healthy plant in this pot for further growth, as I am going to grow only one plant. But if you want to grow more than one plant, then you can transplant rest of them in individual pots with the soil mix that I told in the beginning of the video. Friends, you always have to remember one thing, that if you are transplanting any plant to a different location, then don't keep that plant in direct sunlight immediately after transplanting. Just keep the plant in partially shaded area at least for 4 to 5 days, and afterwards keep them in direct sun. So this is the update after 36 days, and my plant is growing pretty well, and this is the stage I am going to do 3G cutting on it. As you all can see, this is the main branch, which is almost 6 to 7 feet long now. So to stop further growth of main stem, I will cut it from here. And the reason why I have cut the main stem is that our vines like bottle gourd, bitter gourd, cucumber, pumpkin, etc., generally the ratio of flower is 9 is to 1 on them. That is, if they bloom 10 flowers, then out of those 10, 9 will be male and only 1 flower will be female, and female flower mostly bloom on third branch. So in order to get more female flowers in our plant, you have to cut main branch or the first branch after a certain length, as it will encourage growth on second and third branch. This process is also known as 3G cutting, and very soon I am going to upload an individual video on this topic. So this is the update after 50 days of seedling. These are the male flowers and these are the female flowers. Even I'll show you that in the starting only my plant has produced female flowers, but due to no availability of male flower at that time, I could not do cross pollination, and as a result my female flower didn't grew further, and so I could not get any fruit from that. So the most important thing that if you have grown 4 to 5 plants and kept them close, then there is no problem of cross pollination. But if you have only grown one plant like I have done, then you have to face difficulty in cross pollination, and this is especially in case of bottle gourd, because bottle gourd flowers bloom in evening when insects, birds, bees, etc. generally don't come in garden. So in this case you have to do cross pollination manually to get fruits. So to do cross pollination, take earbud, or you can even take any brush for it, and then collect pollen grains from male flowers and very carefully cover stigma of female flower with the pollen grains collected. Be very gentle while doing this procedure. These are the, I hope you all can see, the yellow portion on the earbud are the pollen grains. Now you have to place them all over the stigma of the female flower. So I have done cross pollination on both my female flowers. Now just remember, you have to cover the maximum part of the stigma to increase your chance of success. After that, wrap or close the flower with the help of a thread or a rubber band, and after 4 to 5 days, if you see growth in female flowers, then it means your cross pollination is done successfully. So guys, this is the update after 7 days of cross pollination. So out of 2 flowers on which I had done pollination, one has stopped growing while the other has grown so well. So I could say that I have achieved 50% success in cross pollination, and I hope you all have understood cross pollination now, that why it is important and how or when it is done. If you have any question related to cross pollination or even about 3G cutting, comment down below. I will surely try to give solution. Friends, at last, one important tip, that as you are trying to grow a vegetable plant in pot, so when your plant starts flowering, then after every 15 days interval, you have to provide fertilizer for better result. I prefer to give organic homemade liquid fertilizer. If you want to know about liquid fertilizer, you can check description box to find its link. I have shared a video on this topic, and I highly recommend to use liquid fertilizer, so it is my recommendation that do check that video. So guys, this was all for this video. If you liked it, then please give a thumbs up. Do share it with your gardening lover friends and family. And if you are visiting my channel for the first time, hit the red color subscribe button and next to it bell icon to get notification of my new update. We'll meet you all again with another video. Till then, thank you and happy gardening.